Good morning, fourth grade. Today we are going to continue reviewing for our Unit 3 test, which will be this Thursday. You will take your Unit 3 test in the morning with your homeroom teacher. Yesterday we talked about topographic maps, and we took a look at a topographic map, and we reviewed how to read and what information topographic maps share with us. Today we're going to be continue exploring the earth and how different parts of the earth and different layers change how the earth can look on maps. So today we are going to be looking at the different layers of the earth. This is a picture of planet Earth. As you can see here, our planet Earth is made up of different layers. It is the two outer layers. The first outer layer is called the crust. The crust is this brown layer that you see on the outside. The crust is like if we go outside and look down at the ground and see the streets, that is the outer layer of the earth. The earth's outer layer is made up of solid rock. The earth's outer layer is called the crust. This is like usually what we're stepping on. That is called the crust. Now, if we were to dig very far under the crust, we come to the next layer, which is this orange material here, and that is the mantle. The mantle is the layer of the earth that is below the crust. The mantle is hot, solid rock material that is below the crust. The mantle is very hot, solid rock, and it is constantly moving around, pushing up against the crust. The crust, like if you go outside and you look down at the sidewalk, you may notice that there are like different cracks on the earth, and that's a good representation of what the crust and the mantle are working and how the mantle are working. Since the mantle is very hot rock material, it is constantly pushing and moving around and pressing up against the crust. When that solid rock material is pressing, it sometimes breaks through and comes through the crust. When the mantle breaks through the crust, we see when that mantle is moving, sometimes it reaches the magma chamber, and that magma chamber breaks through the crust, and when that magma breaks through that crust, it usually explodes and spews out lava. When that lava explodes, it creates a volcano. A volcano is created when that hot material underground magma is pushing through the crust, and it breaks through and it spews out lava. The lava that comes out of volcanoes can be very dangerous. The hot lava when it explodes, it can destroy the different landforms because it's hot material and it melts it right away. Although the lava can destroy the landforms when it erupts from a volcano, it also does help create new landforms. See, what the lava is when we look at magma, what magma is, it's melted rock. When that magma erupts from a volcano and spews out lava, after a while, the lava cools down. When that lava cools down on the outside of the earth, it hardens into rock, and it can make the volcano sometimes get bigger. Also, the lava that is coming out of the volcano, when it often, if there are trees or different lakes or different material in the area, it's very likely that the hot lava can destroy it. But lava is not all bad. When the lava touches the soil on the ground, it kind of makes the soil more new. When this soil is more new, it becomes fertile. When soil is fertile, it means that more crops, like different fruits and vegetables, are able to grow. There are three different types of volcanoes. There are volcanoes that erupt regularly, and those volcanoes are called active volcanoes. Active volcanoes erupt with lava very often. And then there are volcanoes that are called dormant volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes means that they erupt, but they don't erupt that often. Maybe every couple of years, but they are calm. And then there are extinct volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes are volcanoes that have gone more than 2,000 years without erupting. They are very calm and really don't explode. For example, the island of Hawaii are made up of volcanoes. All those different islands are made up of volcanoes, but most of the island is an extinct volcano since most of the material isn't erupting. So remember, the mantle and the crust are the layers of the earth. The magma is melted rock that is in the mantle, and it is pushing and moving around. And when it breaks through the mantle and it breaks through the crust, it will erupt and create a volcano. This volcano will spew out lava. When the hot melted rock is underground, it is called magma. When it goes out and it spews out, it is called lava. Also, this lava, as it adds on top of the volcano, it creates hard rock. Before we go, I just want to remind you that to study for your test. I know that today we just spoke about volcanoes and the layers of the earth, but we also want to study the different parts that will be on the test, like topographic maps and natural disasters. On your Google Classroom, under test review, there are two links. The first one is your Quizlet flashcards. Use those flashcards to review what each word means so that when it comes to the test, you know what is asking. And then there's the Unit 3 study guide that has the vocabulary words and the questions. And I also want to remind you, you can use the test review, but if you want to take a practice test, you also have Odaloo. I moved Odaloo under Tuesday. When you click on the Odaloo link, just click on it. Once you click on it, it will take you to this page. Click this blue login button. It should take you to this page. Sometimes it may move a little slow, so if you need to X out and refresh, that's fine. And then your username, when you go to classwork, it is in the instructions. You can copy and paste your username and the password. The password is science, the number 4, me. If you also want to, if you also would like extra practice, I will be in office hours from 2 o'clock to 3:30, and we can practice and do practice tests together. Let me know if you have any questions, and remember to study. For the next 15 minutes, either use Odaloo or Quizlet to review for the test.